up, boys and girls? It's your boy Dogfight Knife here with the AwfulGamer.com and TGN FPS, and I have made a startling revelation. Okay, so I set out today to make another jet bloopers video because that shit sells. You know what I'm saying? I've got a video out here where I crash into shit, don't kill a single person, and generally I just talk shit about, Mezzo for 10 minutes. And that thing has been doing gangbusters for like 3 weeks now. So yeah, I pretty much logged on tonight to film myself blowing up, running into light posts, getting blowed up by better pilots, etc. But for whatever reason, somehow I've gotten better at flying. It's shocking, right? I guess if you do something enough, you're eventually going to get better at it, shockingly enough. Yeah, it is what it is. Same sort of thing happens with me in Call of Duty. It is what it is. I'm still awful, but in a different way. Sorry, guys. Anyway, right off the bat, I just want to share a couple tips with you guys, just because, that's not what the video's about, but it is what it is. I'll let you guys in on some of my secrets. First of all, I would say that the best tip I can give you is to get used to flying in third-person mode. You'll see me using it a lot here. It helps you spot people a lot better than if you're just using the dog or the cockpit. It is really the best way to do that, at least when you're flying on the console versions. On the PC, it is a little easier to tell where the other people in the air are at, mostly because it's sharper, you've got higher resolution, etc. But on the console, where everything's pretty much a blurry mess, you're going to want to get used to flying in third-person mode. It's not terribly hard, but it does present a few challenges in that you're probably going to fly your plane into the ground a few times when cornering before you get the hang of it. Just get over yourself. It's going to happen. It kills your KDR a little bit, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's going to happen, I did it like 50 times before I finally got used to it. But now that I'm used to it, I got the hang of it, and you're going to be able to see where, Iceman over there does like a split S50 369er turn to port side or some shit. And, you'll be able to quickly reacquire your target, etc. It also helps, spot guys from a distance, especially when they're already fighting with your wingman. So, yeah, pretty much get used to flying in third-person mode, and get used to switching back into the cockpit when you get them in your sights. When they're likely to show up in your cockpit area, and you'll be able to get the kill that way. That's the #1 thing that made me better at flying. And another quick tip: use your missiles more as a decoy rather than using them to kill people. Typically, everyone's got flares at this point, so as soon as you get a lock on them and fire your missile, they're going to do some shifty shit and, drop their flares and do some sort of, evasive maneuver when they bank like a boss and then, get back on your tail, all that other crap. So use the missiles kind of far out to figure out what they're about to do. Then you get closer after they do it and just pwn them with your guns. I got quite a few kills tonight that way. You'll see it on the video here, and you can too. But giving you, the Awful Gamer Nation, flying tips wasn't what I intended to talk about tonight. Though, I've got like 50 videos on it, and none of you are watching it, so you can't blame me here, right? What I wanted to talk about is how everyone who flies jets in Battlefield 3 is a huge asshole. Now, hear me out. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking in that you're doing your team a service by taking down the enemy jets, like flying around in circles, all that kind of crap. But here's the reality. You're an asshole. You're not helping your team win, and chances are you're just trying to make it all about yourself. Don't get me wrong, I like flying the jets just as much as the next guy. Use the last 50 videos I've done on Battlefield 3 as an example of that. But when you're in the jet, you're not capturing points, you're not killing tanks very often, and you're really not even being a part of your team. Shit, half of you, sit on the load screen when you die and wait for the jet to respawn so that you can jump right back in and start flying back around again. How do I know that? Because I do it too, motherfuckers! When I'm flying, I'm all about getting my silly ass back in the jet and pretending I'm Goose. I'm not even really gonna lie about that. But let's be 100% honest here. Dogfighting and taking down your opponent's jets doesn't really give your team any kind of a benefit. Let's just, okay, let's stretch here and make an argument for the jets. They're designed to take down choppers. Okay, fine. Let's just say that. The choppers, as you know if you play this game, tend to be a gigantic pain in the ass for the guys on the ground because their rockets and shit, they actually do hurt the tanks. They actually do help them take points and defend points, and hell, I mean, if you're in a jet or a chopper, you can even cap the points by yourself. Even though I did manage to somehow capture a point with the jet tonight, and god damn it, I'm pissed that I lost that footage. But you know, realistically, you're never going to capture a point with your jet. You're not going to really take down too many tanks, and you probably won't even take down an infantry soldier guy by yourself because, you know, it's really hard to hit people. It's really hard to spot people. You don't see a lot of guys that spot very well in this game, and you know, you might get lucky every once in a while and kill somebody, but you're not really doing your team that much of a benefit when you do your pointless ass strafe runs. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to kill a tank or something with my jet. It's fucking impossible. You know, you get hit markers all over the place. It doesn't really seem to benefit. It doesn't really seem to damage them. They just get out there and, you know, take the damage back with their engineers and everything. It's pointless. So the only real use a jet has is to counter the choppers, and let's be 100% honest here, you're never really gunning for them, are you? I know I'm not. I'm usually just trying to go take out the other jets. So, guys, I'm on to you. Sure, argue the other jets are, you know, taking them out really prevents them from taking down your choppers. Go ahead, make that argument. The reality of the situation is, you asshole pilots are just playing a different game than the rest of us. Of course, it's a fun game. It's a game I really like. I'm getting a lot better at it, but it's a different game. It's like eye candy for people who hate interacting with their teammates. It's kind of like a consolation prize, which, you know, that makes perfect sense to put something like that into a game that's all about teamwork, right? It makes sense to you that all you have to do is fly around in circles and never have to talk to a teammate, never have to rely on them for anything. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, guys. In short, you pilots are assholes. And I'm an asshole. And I hate you. And I hate myself. I mean, it is what it is, guys. If you're a pilot, you're an asshole. So, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the commentary. And, you know, we're getting ready for Return to Karkand. And, quite frankly, I'm pretty jacked about it. I used to play Battlefield 2 a lot. I like those maps they're putting in there. All that sort of thing. So, what kind of videos do you guys want to see us make? You know, do you want to see previews of the maps? Do you want to see us walk through, show you where all the vehicles are, show you what kind of vehicles there are, you know, some points of interest in the maps, that sort of thing? Or do you just want to see us show general games in there? I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I definitely want to be putting out some content for Battlefield 3 in the next couple weeks, so let us know what you think. Anyway, you know, shoot me a message here on YouTube or add me on Skype, hey? You know, add me on Skype and send me a message. That's seems like all the important, cool YouTube directors interact via Skype, so I've added a Skype account myself. Just go ahead and add me. My handle is, imagine that, Panic Knife. You guys will be able to figure it out, I'm sure. Anyway, you know, if we get enough people, we might put together a tag Skype chat room thingy, which could be pretty cool. You know, being able to interact with other people who view the site and like what we're all about. Anyway, if you like what we're doing here in this video and in other videos, please give the video a thumbs up, add it to your favorites, you know, comment, do all that shit. It really does help us out. It helps, you know, give us search priority, all that stuff, and makes us bigger. And if you're not subscribed already, please do so, because you're breaking my fucking heart, man. It just kills me when I see, you know, we get thousands of views in a video and like 5 subscribers in a day. Please, God, just subscribe to the channel. We're going to put out good content like several times a week. You know you want to see it. Anyway, with theawfulgamer.com and TGN FPS, this is your boy and mine, Pancake Wife, signing off. And go F yourself.